questions if any, or open a forum for questions.
Just give me 5 minutes. We are just checking the online attendance also, and then when we get it, like we'll proceed. We have the artist. So thank you so much, and sorry for this. I think we are reaching only 110 or something. We need 180. So we are not proceeding with the financials and this thing. So let's proceed with the general updates. I think like we have done already. This is something where have we come? And one more thing, I just wanted to remind you all, the next week, the 7th or 8th March, we will be reconvened through online, and there will be it's only the 7 days notice is what like we are looking for. So next week, 8th March, it will be an online GBM. So that is something I'm just convening now. And make sure you're all joining. There will be a important update on the the maintenance cost, what we are proposing for the next financial year. Yeah. So apart from that, this is what we expect. If you see a leakage, it's just a slogan, so many things. So I'm just giving, if you see a leakage, just report it. And though our secretary already announced about the leakage, we are doing a lot of just checking the pipelines and everything. Even our plumber team and the UPS team, everybody was involved, and how to maintain the pressures and how to maintain the PRV valve and everything. So that whatever we could, we are trying, and we are getting this leakages should not happen. So that's something from the association, from the plumber, like whatever the designs which builder has given to us. We explored a lot of options. and we have given a lot of ideas like how we can implement and everything. So this is something we are expecting. Whenever you see the leakage, we are trying to cut short minimum 80 percentage. We don't want any no leakages or seepages happening. For that, we are working on. If there is anything, do report to us. Definitely, we will be able to resolve it. But whatever the ideas, if you are getting it also, please feedback to us. We will ensure that those getting incorporated, and how effectively will maintain our campus. So, and the second one is on the unclean corridor. So when this is something again, like we have appreciated our housekeeping staffs also, and even our secretary has given an update that how the housekeeping staffs were before when we take over from the association. There are so many flaws which we undergone, and there are so many manpowers they left all of a sudden, and because of the market price what the other communities are paying them. So those are the researches we have done, and we thought, okay, let's just increase the salary and pull the people, like whoever is able to, because this society and this area is something like it's an community where just pays a higher amount, but then initially with the UPS team what they have quoted is limited. So that is something where we face a lot of issues where people were just going away and not able to stay for our no housekeeping related stuff. So that's something we address by increasing the salary. And where you see a unclean, it's not only just raise a my gate ticket. Please have some courtesy that this is our property. How you are maintaining your home, you should also make sure that our community is like that. So wherever you see, wherever you are throwing, just be in mindful that this is your home. We are all trying to keep our home safe and secured and clean. So before raising the my gate ticket, make sure that you have done your part in making the society clean. So that is something we wanted to reiterate, and be respectful for our workers. So this is where we did had, as an association, there are a lot of complaints we have been receiving from the workers itself, that there are residents shouting at the workers. They just came to support us. They just came to maintain our community. They just came to safeguard our community. So this is something we all should understand and make sure he's a human at the end, right? So how we need to handle him, how we need to give a respect. Everybody requires a respect, whether they are paying or you are paying them or not paying them. It's inhuman. So you please give some respect, and that's something we are all looking for. There are so many workers because of that left the job. So I need all your cooperation to make sure that we are giving at least bare minimum respect to the workers, and make sure they are all human, treat them as a human, and they are safeguarding us. So that's something we all have to keep in our mind. And the fourth one is harm your pets. So it's like the pets is something everybody, the hygiene we have been talking about, and know how we are maintaining the campus we are talking about. So I request all the pet parents. I'm sure they're all your sons, your daughters. I can feel that, because I'm also a pet parent. So I'm seeing my pet as my son. So this is in your way, you're seeing them as a daughter or a no son or whatever it is, right? So but when it's community, when it comes to community, it is affecting the other people. Okay, make sure that your pets are going out and do all of whatever it could. Like, you don't want your home to get dirty, means you don't want the society also should not get dirty. So that is something please keep in your mind. Make sure the pet parents are taking that responsibility, and it's not only unhygiene thing. It is something we know. If some pet is barking at some residents, we know our pet. It is not like we know our pet, okay, it won't bite and all that. You cannot claim to other people, right? Because they might be afraid of those barkings. So make sure you handle your pets properly when you are outside of your home. So please, I think I don't have to educate. I'm not in that mature enough. So you all know when you are having a when you are a pet parent, how you're, if you're a parent, how you're handling your child, it's the same thing you need to handle your no, pet also. So make sure when you out of your home, make sure you're not giving any disturbances to the residents, and you're not making any disturbance to the community. So that is something we all want to make you all ensure. I request all the pet parents to do that. And about the park your vehicle at your slot, I think like we can give no good round of applause to ourselves itself. So there are so many things when we started this parking slot, and when we are trying to lock, and no, there are so many round parkings we have seen. And today, when we see that, I'm sure 95% of it is resolved. So we can all give a good pat around us, and no, it's a good achievement. And for this, I really wanted to give a what to say, what is that? Salute to my the security subcommittee team, which is Imanshu, Sushruta, and Srivatsava. So there are so many things. When we log, how how many people shouted at us, how many people shouted at Imanshu, even the association. They are also residents. They're just trying to see like how you are all regulating the driveways, how you should make your vehicles park in your designated place. So that is something they are making sure. But when you shout at them, I don't know, like I couldn't understand why we need to shout at them. This is not their responsibility. This is your responsibility. So please, aware of your responsibility. Make sure that your vehicles are parked in your slots, and wherever the vehicle visitor parkings, that is also we have streamlined. So I really have to appreciate the whole security subcommittee team. I don't know like whether the thank you is enough for them, because they have been stretching themselves to day and night, and making the security team work on, and making the locks for the improper parking. So as I said, park your vehicle. It's your responsibility. You have been given the parking slots. Make sure you're parking in your slots. That's all we require. Nothing else. That's it. It's like, don't go to other house. That's all. Be in your house. Yeah. Next, association is escalation, not first or point of contact. So this one is what we are trying to see is, we are just an escalation team. It is not like each and every issues you cannot just reach out to us. We have appointed the facility management. We have appointed the facility management, so that they are here to serve us. So make sure that we are trying that the levels first before escalating or before contacting the association. So this is like you're all paying to them, right? So make sure utilize them. They are facility management. They are facilitating for you at your service. So when there is something that's not happening to you, just reach out to them, and then try. If it is not happening at the end, please reach out to the association team. That is what we are just looking for. And on the 7th point, the SOP compliance, know and follow. It is like SOPs we have defined based on the experiences and based on the feedbacks we have been going through the ACE owners group, or the unofficial group, or the official group, wherever we have received the feedbacks. Based on that, minimum standard is what we maintained and we have regulated. It is not something we ourselves think something and we wanted to give it to you. So we are all knowing that you're all residents, and we are also in that in this community. So we are making sure that nothing is affecting you or nothing is affecting the whole community. So that is what we all keep in mind, and we have designed the SOPs. If there are deviations, if you feel that is uncomfortable for the maximum residents, then we will see and regulate it, and we will update the SOPs accordingly. So, but this is all based on your feedbacks and based on the major society, how they have done it. Based on those, like we have designed this SOPs. If we have any deviations, definitely you all can reach out to us and give your valuable feedback. Make sure that it is not affecting the entire community. It is giving a good, valuable comment to everybody. Then only we will be able to update the SOP. So it is not for individual, it is for the community. So that is what the SOP is all about. And then do not disturb your neighbors. I think in today's there are so many there are no so many chats happened today. Also, there was a drilling, and as per SOP, before our point itself, as per SOP, we are not allowing any workers on Sundays. Okay, that is something as per SOP we have done. And we are also restricting them in the security side itself. When they come with the plumbing or whatever it is, we are restricting them on Sundays. So that is happening. But still, I request all the residents, whoever is doing the interiors, make sure they are leaving by 6 p.m. and they are adhering to the timeline what we have given. So this is not every time the security has to say, or this is not something that is. And no, don't disturb the residents, don't disturb your neighbors. So this is what the request we are all trying to make. And as an association, we tried enough in no adhering to this, and enough following up on this, and enough no sending them out immediately when we get them. So that is something we are all doing, but still some or the other 1% of it is what, like, there are few exception cases where people themselves leaving this SOPs, not adhering to the SOPs, and they are doing it. So I can only request, because I cannot keep on monitoring 24/7, go to each and every house whether they are doing the drilling or not. Nobody can do it, right? So please understand, please have your responsibility and do. I think, like, it's most of the things what we are looking for, what we are expecting. Feel your responsibility. Make sure this is also your home, not only your no individual house is your home. The whole society of this is this whole no acre of this is your home. So make sure it is clean and maintained, well maintained. We will, as an association, we will ensure wherever we could, wherever we'll enforce, and we will get it done. But as the residents, please feel that, and no, respect each other, and that's what, like, we are all looking for. I think I've spoken enough. So what is that next?
Ma'am.
What is the next one? So let's discuss. So I think there is one important point which our treasurer wanted to convey. This is about the last financial year update. So that's something we will just give an update, and then please make sure that we are adhered to it. Thanks.
In the last GBM, we all agreed that we will raise an invoice for 4 rupees, and the differential amount for the water at actuals will be billing. So now, since we are in the month of March, we would like to raise an invoice for the differential amount water at actuals. It is at 0.5. We will be raising in the upcoming week. So I would request everyone to pay those differential amount by end of the March. We do agree, like, there will be 2 invoices, one for the upcoming quarter for the next financial year, and this is for the differential amount from October to March. We'll mention very clearly in the line description of the invoices. So this is something we have taken our own time because of evaluating of the water charges applicability of the GST. So that is where it has taken a significant amount of time for us to see what best we can do. But in the end, water is treated as maintenance. We cannot take an exemption of the GST. So whosoever flat exceeds 7,500, GST is chargeable on that particular flat. Thank you.
Open up. I'll hand over the mic.
So, any discussions or any queries from the residents you will be able to address? Yeah, go ahead. Check.
As you know, I had an issue regarding. Hi, I'm Abhinaya. I'm from A608. So I had an issue with the cleaning person coming on Sunday inside.
Yeah, you might have seen
SOP,
it.
yes, right.
Yeah,
I'll complete it. So regarding the SOP, as far as I'm concerned, SOP should be approved by entire members of the association, and that's how it works. And yeah, I agree. You've put in a lot of time in it, and all, but then I also agree not disturbing my neighbors on Sunday. But then getting my washroom cleaned, or I cannot wait for that.
Ma'am, that's why I put in the future planning. There will be some volunteers will be joined for an SOP review, and we cannot take a 5 days on concurrence. They already have a pool of committee for the SOP, and some couple of residents will be joining that volunteer group. They will review the SOPs and they will publish it in the monthly.
So I'm like coming.
It will be still existing the same plan, but it's under review and it will be published in the YG. The SOPs will go another further review on SOPs. It will be under some volunteers from the association as well as from the residents. Okay. So what I mean to say is we will review it. We already put in the future planning. It's whichever. So we will review it and we'll publish it again.
But what about the meanwhile? If I want to.
Meanwhile, the existing SOPs will be valid, ma'am.
No, but the people are not following it. People like.
We will try to make it follow. Because when the revision comes, the existing has to function. For example, there's even a bylaw amendment. We are forming a quorum. Even we can continue the quorum, but there's a bylaw which is mentioned that we need to do it next 7 days, right? We are following that. So even though it's not practically possible, we are following that, right? So we are facing the constraints this side. We have to face the constraints the other side.
In that case, SOP also does not work like that. You cannot call this SOP without getting an approval.
No, approved. That's what I'm telling. 5 days on concurrent is not possible. That's why. No, man, it's not practically possible. But we have a couple of volunteers in our association, and we have finalized certain things. And since the review is needed, we took this point after your mail. We took to the EC meeting. We concluded that there will be some volunteers who will participate, review an SOP, and finally publish it. That's what we have taken a call.
Okay. So, Abhina, I think we have an exception process also. We'll see how we can accommodate your request. Meanwhile, yeah.
Actually, the SOP also tells that you can drop a mail to the Taaowa email ID for a request.
I have one more issue. What happens if I have put in ticket, raised a ticket, it's not getting addressed? What is the next process?
Actually, the SLA follows normally. It will be normally auto-assigned within 30 minutes. After that, within 2 days, it should be resolved. That should be the case actually for the common areas and for the different tickets, not for the individual homes. Individual homes is attended priority by priority because it is a separate one MST which has been provided and it is chargeable also. So for the common areas, there's particular SLA method which is inactive.
Okay, and I don't know how it works, but then I had an issue with the pipeline at my house. And
inside house, it's yours. If it's an emergency leak, we can come and arrest the leak, like closing the wall. The rectification process, it's the resident's responsibility. Okay.
Like if the water does not come and something like that happens.
That's the resident's responsibility to rectify it. If they are able to.
Third party for it.
Yes. If they are able to provide you the resolution in a short span with the number of tickets and number of workflow, they will try to do it. If you can wait for that particular period of time and get it resolved by the UPS.
Waiting period? I waited for 3 weeks and I had to go to the office.
There is only one MST which is provided for in-house. So in-house normally it's only one MST. So people should understand 557 residents, 557 complaints in a day. One MST can attend maximum of 10, 12, 15. I don't expect more than that. Because the MSTs and the technician are there for the common areas. There is a PPM and we are very strict on the process because we have a facto online system which has been monitoring the UPS and the maintenance of asset in the common area. If you put all the MSTs and technicians on the in-house, the common area will be unattended. Practically, it is not possible. So the external one has to be the solution. First of all, you can wait for the particular period of time. You can get it resolved by the own MSTs. Anything else? Anyone else?
Hi. Am I audible?
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
And Pooja from C604. I want to know about the soapy water issue. See, I have my father-in-law who is 70-year-old, okay, and he rides the two-wheeler every day. This is a major concern for me because when the soapy water is just coming there and he is riding the two-wheeler, if tomorrow there is some accident, then who's answerable?
Regarding the soapy water, right?
Yes. See, ma'am, for that, I think no enough follow-ups and enough residents, whatever, like even our volunteers have joined and identified, the flat numbers. We did, individually, we have emailed them and we have got the consent from them also. I think there's an update 2 weeks back about that. So whoever we have identified, whoever, they have connected the washing machine in the balcony area. That's only the, few series. It has been connected to the rainwater pipeline. So whoever we have identified, it is all done. They have completed and they have sent the confirmation also. Other than that, I think like it is only one or two flats which we are unable to identify itself. We even tried to drone them and find out like who's keeping it. So those ideas also we tried, we explored, but then we are not able to find who is that itself, right? So we wanted to, we have given to MSTs again, like we are shortage of, there are so many tickets the MST teams have to, work on. So we have been engaging them to identify each and every flats to, make sure that they are connected to the washing machine to the rainwater pipeline. Only problem is we are not able to block that also. We explore to get we dig and have the pipeline connected to the stormwater drains. That also we tried, but we are not able to do it. So this is where, because it's a driveway, so when you have the pipeline connected to it, we will not be able to do that as well. So that is also we explored. There are so many options we explored.
That particular part I will explain it. But the last thing what we have to do is to put a drone and then check whose pipeline is not connected. That is the only way to go out, actually, because the residents are not allowing to go inside. So 557 residents, they're not allowing to go inside. That's one challenge we're facing. Whoever we have identified, we have dropped a mail, warnings and all these aspects. Already, again, we have told the MSTs and the FM to work on it. And in connecting the pipelines, we cannot connect these pipelines because first of all, it's a rainwater pipeline and the other drain lines. If the soapy water goes into the rainwater, this water will flow back to the treatment plant. Second thing, the space of the pipeline which has to go underground, there's no enough space below the paver blocks. The paver blocks and the bottom, it's very small. It's not feasible to dig in, get it through. Only way is that we have to make a hole, go to the basement, bring it to the basement, connect it in the backside. So it is not so feasible enough to connect it underground. Only way option is to ensure that the residents are not using the soapy water. So we are still working on with them. Whoever we have identified, we are already enough warnings has been given. Most of them has replied to it. We still will tell the MSTs and the UPS team, as an agenda, we'll take it up first. Or we'll run the drone and check all the balconies from the outside.
Thank you for taking this effort. So the question was not only specific to my dad. So there are a lot of elder people who go for walk. There are kids who are riding cycle. So the accident might happen to anyone. And it is the individual's responsibility to correct it. Association can support us. They can try to implement something like a rule. Okay, this is something which you have to do it. I understand that there was a drive done from many owners, like they went to individual houses, wanted to voluntarily check which flat is having connection in what way. So now we know that one specific wing is having the issue. I don't expect the association or any of the board to go inspect. Might well we have a set of team. Let them go. Let them take a picture.
But you have to go inside, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not expecting the owners to take this effort. Maybe an announcement can go from everyone's side, general circular side. Okay, we would like to take the picture of the washing machine where it is placed. Try to take a picture. Try to.
We have not done the picture wise, sir, but we have sent to all these impacted series. We have collected all the owners' email IDs, and we have sent a consent letter itself to everyone, and we have asked their consent also.
I agree with you. The thing is, a lot of efforts have gone from the association side.
Yeah.
Now it is time to take action. Let's say one hardly 19 floors are there. We'll be having two connections, maybe two houses where this water leakage would have been there. So 19 into 2, 38. 38 houses where the washing machine is placed. Request them to send the picture. People who are not sending it, those would be the areas where we need to focus on. So it's like a drill down effort. Instead of asking everyone to do all mail, everything is gone, but nothing is happening. Or if there is some issue or something which I have done, and if you keep on sending me an email, if I do not care about it, I will be under an impression that there will not be any action taken. I will go in my own way. I don't care about it. That is the mindset what the set of owners are having. If that is the case, what is next? So we have tried everything. Now we have to take one step ahead. And it is not only the water which is coming out as a soapy, one person can sit. That is one of the case. It will also impact the driveway. So in my older apartment, people are spending lakhs of amount just to levelize that. So that would be the next thing what we'll be ending up doing if we do not address this now. Yeah, I'm just thinking it loud. I know a lot of efforts have gone. What support you want from our side, you can let us know. What I thought of a solution, I'm just trying to bring it on the table. If it is feasible or no, maybe we'll see.
No, it is not something like it's not feasible and all. It's just to send an email that we tried. What I'm trying to say is that 1% is not at all reply. So how I can identify that? Like I can only make that 1% of all the set of whoever not replied and give them some notice. That's all we can do. That is also we done is what like I'm saying. The 1% of people also we done it. Still no reply.
What's next?
What's next means like maybe we can only issue a legal notice.
No, we have sent the UPS to knock that particular doors and get it done. We already told them to do it.
But again, there are few owners. I'm not rejecting it. I'm saying like we tried enough is what like I'm saying. Whatever you all can give a feedback like how we wanted to go proceed with this. Let's proceed. I'm not denying to any plans or any solutions to it. So let's proceed. Like if you have anything which is we didn't do well, so that's something we'll take it up and we'll proceed.
Yes, it is not something you've not done well.
No, I'm saying
you've tried everything.
Yeah.
Now when a person is not ready to support us,
exactly.
We have to go to the next thing. Next step.
That person itself, I'm not able to identify is what I'm saying. Yes, sir. There are few owners not allowing us inside itself.
The pipe is burst. Water is blocking the corridor. If I don't allow entry, what will you do?
What?
If I don't allow entry into my flat for fixing the water leakage, which is spoiling the lift, what will you do? How can a community keep quiet if there is a disaster or a distress happening because of a particular flat? I think association has a right to go inside the flat, inspect and set it right. We are not here to damage anybody. You have a right to go in because it is a physical hazard, it is a health hazard, everything is there. It is spoiling our community. I don't think we should bring this.
No, I'm not denying at all, sir. That is what I'm saying. Like we have engaged the MSTs also. What we can do is just coming to my mind only.
That water flow, it is coming next to my parking area. Okay?
Yes.
So I am the one I raised initially, like okay, from last 7 months I am staying, and then I raised it, and then like the solution what I have given is like the people who are not allowing to come and see inside to close the water connection.
No, it will be the whole series will get
the water
connected.
connection to the flat.
The whole series itself will be connected.
You can
Disconnected,
close it.
sir.
Close it. That's a, see, some action, some action, no, this is the action.
See,
The entire series will get
that-
disconnected with the water.
Even-
It's what like we are not
Even-
able to.
Madam,
Exactly.
can we do
Exactly.
this if they is restricted to a single digit?
Disconnect.
Eh, yeah, correct. He's correct. See, if it is single digit number of flats, why don't on one Sunday 50 people go?
they should be there, no, sir.
Huh?
We have tried all this. Okay.
Very nice, sir.
They should able to allow. See,
Do we have any better solution than this?
The association exploring the options wherein the association can be legally correct in terms of tapping the or knocking the door and then getting in. Because it has become a public nuisance, right? At least in the community, it has become a nuisance. So we cannot keep quiet. We cannot keep quiet and then wait for the individual to what the association has been doing till now. What if something happens tomorrow?
we'll take this as an
Accidents cannot actually wait for the
I got it.
individual to take action or the association to take action.
Okay, so just allow us on one more week.
See,
We will take this and we'll come up with
we
a
should
solution for
explore ways of actually knocking the door.
it. Okay, we'll come up with this before this mid of March. We'll see. The names, presently I don't have the list, ma'am. Maybe we need to pull out the data.
We have it, right? So we'll send it, ma'am. Ma'am, we'll send the flats whoever has completed it, whichever reported already, and whoever completed it, that we will send the list for sure.
See, we have for the maintenance of the pressure regulating wall in the first floor, 11th and 9th floor, we need the technician to go inside the shafts. Okay, for that also we are facing difficulties in reaching out to residents, allowing the residents for us to go into the shaft. Even our technicians are all facing these issues. So it is a challenge for some period of time. We'll see what can be done.
Done, sir.
Hello. Okay, two things. I think treasurer or okay, Rajagopalan D102. Okay, when we talk about the maintenance part of this, right, the upcoming thing. So my suggestion could be we need to keep it on a monthly basis because it is called as monthly maintenance. It is the affordability part, right? So from a day-to-day operation standpoint, I understand. Okay, so it's very hard for me to collect the money, maintain every month, right? But at the end of the day, it is burden for most of the people if they want to pay on a quarterly basis. Because assume that my maintenance is 5,000 rupees or 6,000 rupees, per quarter it will come 18,000 rupees. 18,000 rupees is a hard for me, right? So every month means somehow or otherwise people can manage. So that's something definitely needs to be revisited, right? I'm not coming from an operational standpoint. That's something association has to take a call. This is point number one. Point number two, madam, coming back to your that key thing slide which you presented, right? A couple of points, not all I don't want to discuss. You mentioned one of the points stating that the treatment of the security force or the staffs, whoever may be. Definitely, I agree. I'm not 100%, I'm not deviating or I'm not ready to debate for that point. But at the same time, there are some instances which are happening vice versa. Meaning they are also treating very badly the way they speak. I can quote some of the people, but not all. Again, I'm telling there are very good people. See, everywhere it will be there, right? Plus and minus. But if that point been highlighted, that it will show that it is a kind of demotivating to the residents because we are giving priority. See, I'm also a human being. They are also the human being. I respect the human soul. Definitely, no doubt about it. But that point should call out in such a way that who is behaving that point of time. It's something I can quote some example where they behave rudely. Again, I'm telling not all. So that is not applicable to, in my view, that is not for everyone. There are pathetic people also. And I told Himanshu one day, right? I came to know that they are depositing the mobiles and all, right? Nowadays they are not using. I don't know how many of the association members noticed. Probably, I don't know. They are coming up with the two mobiles, one keeping it inside and watching that. One day I saw one of the person. No. Some other thing, right?
I am
But they were
personally checking daily, day and night.